Welcome back to Grey Squadron Gaming. We have another exciting episode in our Star Wars Legion Battle Report series. This is the real episode 20. We're playing some Patreon list. We filmed these all ahead of time for you guys because we're going to be gone combined for like 22 days.
It's a long time.
Back-to-back vacations that we did not plan to be here. So
we really need to get together and do a better calendar together to make sure we're not doing this to each other.
Well, I brought a list from one of our Patreons. Tokan. He gave me Leia with Vigilance, Improvised Orders, and Portable Scanners. Luke Skywalker Jedi Knight version with his new point drop, so that's nice to see him on the channel with a new point drop.
Yeah.
With Burst of Speed, Force Reflexes, and Force Push, so we put the most expensive upgrades on him, though, to make up for that.
Yeah, you got it.
Ahsoka with Situational Awareness, Force Reflexes, and Defensive Stance. 2 Rebel Vets, each with their Heavy, 2 Rebel Troopers naked, and 3 Tauntauns naked. Bringing me to 10 activations, and it was about 1,000 points. So with that, if you're interested in submitting lists that we play exactly as you submit them, you should check out our Patreon, specifically the Commander Patreons, and a big shout out to them.
Huge thanks to our commanders, Jamal Owahadi, Alex Bingham, Paul Jorgensen, Archon Dan, Michael Hume, Evan Christensen, Jacob Blika, Tyrell Pohl, Playing with Karma, Papa Heavy, Ethan Mills, Too High to Die, Jay Terrell, Nick Hernandez, Tokan, Thomas Trotman, Eli Arthur and Walden Kaywood, Anthony Bonomo, Flobit, Ethan McKinney, Grant Soignier, Sozo, Grimoire Gamer, Anthony Hosking, Big Woody, James Cox, Martin, Stan Parks, Michael Reiling, and Kakuja1111.
Thank you all so much. Really appreciate your support. You help us get these episodes out. If you haven't got a chance, I would recommend going back and watch episode 18. It's one of the closest matches we've ever filmed on the channel, and I'm really proud of that match.
It was good.
Or was it 17?
17.
17. I'm so sorry. We're filming them back to back, but that's a great one. We also dropped the SharePoint one if you want to see SharePoint with all the Mandos since they updated Bo-Katan a little bit ago. We dropped that a couple weeks back as well. Check those out.
Check it out. I mean, it takes, you can watch it while you take a poop, really. It's pretty short.
It's not that short, but it's good. Go watch those. With that, let's go look at Don's list, see what I'm up against tonight.
All right, and I am playing a list from Tyrell Pohl. He gave me Director Krennic with Electro Binoculars, Iden Versio with her repeater, Situational Awareness, Offensive Push, and ID-10. 2 units of Imperial Special Forces with the T-21 and Offensive Push. Inferno Squad with Offensive Push, Del and Gideon. 1 unit of Imperial Death Troopers with Recon Intel, the DLT-19, Offensive Push, and their config. 2 Range Troopers with the DLT-21, and then 3 Stormtroopers with the DLT-19. So I have another gunline list to try out, and we'll see how that goes.
And the Rebel gunline version did really good.
Yeah.
Spoilers if you haven't seen a couple episodes back. Don rolled this money shot for see who's blue or red.
Sure did.
I rolled a pretty good return, but not quite enough crits.
I roll pretty darn good when it doesn't count.
So he went and flipped his primary to recover the research and his advantage to cunning deployment. I did the secondary, destroy the enemy base and fortified positions to start. You get the first flip or pass. What's a flip?
I'm going to get rid of this destroy an enemy base.
A sweep and clear? I'm going to go ahead and flip this one and go, oh, that's not too shabby.
Close the pocket. We definitely don't want to see that with a bunch of Saber users. Oops.
Ooh, bunker assault's not bad for me, though, either. Okay. Bunker assault, I'm okay with bunker assault, I think. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my advantage stack and change my fortify because I don't need that. Cunning.
We're just all sorts
so
of
much cunning. So we're going to do bunker assault, sweep and clear, double cunning. Let's go to the map. Welcome to round 1 at Standing Orders versus Standing Orders. There's our maps. Information, he rolled a blue, so he's blue player, so he'll start us off. That's how we do it here with the Chance Cube. This is from J Squared. This is their newly redesigned dashboard. What's redesigned about it, you ask? Oh, only thing was redesigned was this. These don't come out. They're now wedged in there, just like this is. So you don't have to worry about putting them in every time you play. If you have the old version, it works perfect. I like that version too, but if for some reason you want this, these do fold and come apart, so we could just sell you the bottom much cheaper than the whole thing. Just a message to the store if you're interested in that arrangement.
I don't know. I hear those guys are hard to work with.
Yeah. For the jerks. Anyways, the map is always from, or the gaming map, if you will, is from Grey Matter Gaming. Thank you, Grey Matter Gaming. This is a cool kind of cave map. I don't have a perfect Naboo map. So I liked this one because it kind of just helps the colors pop more.
Yeah, it does.
That's why I like it. And then the terrain, everything except for the A-Wings I have on the board. A-Wings, what do you do? Oh, that's the wrong vehicle. Sorry. Everything else on the map, and her. That's from Galaxy Edge. is from Legion Train. The main pieces, all the Naboo-like buildings, the scatter stuff is all from Legion Train. The awesome looking POIs that we're currently giving away, which is going to be these Gray Squadron Gaming exclusive POIs. We're giving away quite a few sets of 8 of those. So if you're interested in those, comment below. This is the last week for these guys. The foil Hello There and the Simple Whirl. We'll keep this one going a couple more weeks, and I'll throw something in there too, since we have so many of those POIs to give away. So don't forget to comment below. Prepared positions, I put them back a little bit more since they didn't have a good line of sight blocker. These guys had a good line of sight blocker, so I put them there. This is how the map looks. I think we're good to go. Last thing. Everyone keeps saying I haven't showed it. This is what I show you guys everywhere, except for this is the new version. That's what I mean. See how there's like a little slot in there where the half range ruler fits into? You get the half range ruler and both silhouettes free with your purchase, and then obviously the templates, you just put your own in there. But they all pop out for easy access. The lid magnets to the top and bottom. Very cool. Check it out. J Squared also makes this great holder with all the curled paw tokens. They also make a J Squared holder for the cardboard tokens. They make a J Squared holder for the order tokens. They also are the official sponsors of Gray Squadron Gaming, so they make Gray Squadron Gaming token holders. They have nice little infill to tell you where it goes where. All that's found on jsquared.com. That's the channel thing. Let's play some games.
No, I don't want to. Going to the stack, starting off with Director Krennic himself. Unfortunate, because he's got spotter and electro binoculars and no one to give anything to. So he'll pop out, he'll take a dodge. That'll be him.
I would love, just look at AMG, if you're listening, you probably already thought of this, just like a idea, because we know Remnant suffers from that round 1 not being away from everybody and stuff, so I wish they would help them. But I also wish for this kind of play, when you have your support character early in round 1, that as long as you're within range 1 of the edge of the board, you could still give that tokens to the people coming into the field behind you or something.
That would be cool.
I don't think that would break.
I guess he does have Exemplar, so it's not like it's a total waste.
Oh, exactly, for you.
But for some of those commanders, yeah,
because the clone ones, I just think it'd be fun. Like,
yeah, support characters need to be supportive all the time, not just round 2 and beyond.
I don't think it would break anything, but I'm sure they thought of that. I don't know. Just my 2 cents.
I mean, we got an interview with Will. We can bring it out.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a little quid pro quo
Leia,
here.
which I even reshuffled this after he pulled his. I'm like, I don't.
He was like, I really don't want to pull Leia. I'm going to reshuffle my stack.
I'm going to reshuffle it all. This seems like a terrible plan. And then what did I pull?
He karma'd himself right into it.
I don't want to put her much up on the board, so we're just going to take her like. I probably should be half range of that just in case somehow you get a shot. I am. Okay, that's a little cover at least. We'll come to here.
Sure.
For our first action.
Pass out some doges.
We have. I can cover 3 right now. We can't use all that, but we can pass 2 out to. Her and myself, I'm Exemplar, at least that's something.
Why not? All right, go to the stack here. It's Special Forces. We'll go with this.
Only we had behind-the-scene bloopers for you guys.
This ISF unit. They're going to pop out onto the field. They're going to go ahead and take a dodge and a standby because we don't need to get within range 4 of those Rebel vets.
Yeah, range 4 would be...
It would be pretty tragic to be in that.
It would be. We've already been in the dice box and everything, guys, but we won't talk about it. We're just going to pretend like we didn't miss stuff.
T-21 is not range 4.
No,
just so you guys know that.
We just want to call it out to everyone here that T-24 is not range 4.
T-21.
Okay, we got Tauntauns. We have 3 of them. They're going to come out.
They're going to come out, you know?
All right, so we're going to run off the edge of the board here like we always do. So here, for the first action.
These are actually Pac-Man Tons.
Yeah, and then we're going to come in a way that puts me... You know, we might try to do something fun. We'll just kind of come like this, and then we'll end there.
Sounds great. All right, going to the stack over here, we get our first unit of the range troopers.
These guys do have range 4, Don.
These guys do have range 4. They do not have infiltrate, though, so they cannot get all up in the infiltrate business. So they're just going to double move. No need to suppress themselves yet.
They're knocking on the door saying, "Hello, sir. Have you heard of our Lord and Sith Savior, Darth Vader?" And then the door shuts real quick. Real quick. Go to my stack. We've got a core. Let's go with the Rebel Troopers. They'll take a move onto the board and get their dodge. They'll take another move to right next to their buddy here.
Some high fives.
You get another dodge.
Good games.
Right next to his buddy there. They'll get 2 dodges because they're agile 1 per move. And then they're just going to hang out there for now.
It's a good place to hang out. Going to the stack, we get a core. We'll go with our purple unit of Stormtroopers. They will move out onto the board here. They will take a dodge for their next action, and that will be them.
Okie dokie. We have another Taunt. You can't tell where they're going already. Womp, womp,
I'm going to imagine it's somewhere right around here.
We're going to move once there, and then we got a nice kind of blocking thing here. I'm trying to feel how much... I don't think I want to crazy. We're just going to move up again just the slightest bit.
Just a hair.
Just a hair to there. So they'll get 2 dodges, and they're going to chill back here with their rebel buddies.
Okie dokie. All right, go to the stack. It's another core. We'll go with another unit of stormtroopers. They will pop onto the board, hang out with their buddies, take a dodge, and that will be them.
That will be them indeed. We got some rebel troopers here, or vets, but we're going to go with the rebel troopers because they're not on the board yet.
Hashtag backup core.
So we're going to put one here. I don't want to go too crazy here. He's got some lines he could get to. You still have a range trooper to go, don't you?
I have a range trooper
And a death trooper?
ISF and Inferno Squad.
And a death trooper? Is that death troopers over there?
That is death troopers.
Neither of those can get on the board, though, and shoot. They have to walk
They have
onto the board.
recon.
They do have
The
recon?
death troopers have recon.
We'll just pull it back just a little bit. We'll go about there with our first action.
I like it.
And, now we'll come here. Here. I just need to make sure I get some cover if I need it. And then that'll be a 2 move, so it's 2 dodges with agile. Well, it's actually 1 move and a dodge.
I like it. Gonna stack. It's Special Forces. We're gonna go ahead and go with Inferno Squadron. They're gonna pop out somewhere right around here, and I don't really want to mix them up together, but that's okay. So we'll pop out. Del will have vision. We'll take a shot into Leia.
Into
So we'll take an aim and shoot Leia just to see if we can't hop a cute crit into her or something. So Del is 2 blacks, high velocity, lethal, 2 aims with marksmanship. They search to hit, so we will be able to make that a crit, and we'll make it lethal.
Okay, then she takes 1. Wait a sec, it's a core. We have to start going with our vets, so we're going to move them up. We don't want to move them up too far because he still has range troopers and stuff to go. So we're just going to move to the edge of this thing right here. That way they're kind of constantly moving with that speed 1. I think you really want to just keep these units moving.
To move and shoot.
So we're going to go ahead. We have a range 4 shot on the guys who just shot Leia, so we'll take that now.
Couldn't really get Leia without sacrificing that shot, but we'll see what happens.
4 white, a critical 2, surge to hit into no cover Inferno with a surge token.
Yep.
Hope for some paint, boys.
Pretty good. 2 crits. We'll spend the surge token, and we'll be all right. All right, going to the stack here. It's another core. This is our last unit of stormtroopers. These guys are going to pop out onto the board here, and they will just take a dodge.
Perfect. It's Tauntauns, and I was going to originally just keep them back, but I'm like, no, they're Tauntauns. They need to get up.
It's Tauntaun time.
So we're going to come up to, like, here, double move, 2 more dodges, and call it a day.
You're going to have to get more dodges.
I need more dodges.
On a stack, it is our last unit of special forces that don't have an order. These guys are going to hop onto the field with their infiltrate up here, because there's a unit of Tauntauns that they can see, and so they will do that. So they will come out, aim, and shoot Tauntauns.
Okay.
All right, it's going to be 4 blacks, 4 whites, surge to hit, critical 2, with an aim, marksmanship. They have heavy cover and 2 dodges. Okay.
That was worth it.
Okay.
I think you actually just reroll 2 blacks because you have critical. But it's a risk still.
I guess that was.
Yeah, it paid off.
I mean, it paid off. You're still getting cover and dodges, so maybe. But holy cow!
Cover? No.
I like it.
I'm in a hot cover streak the last couple
have
games.
been
We'll
in a
spend the
hot
2
cover streak.
dodges. So at most we're taking 1 wound. Let's hope we can get some pain on the white dice. They have to be there somewhere. There it is. We're okay. Okay, we got my last core, which is going to be the vets here. They're just going to sneak on up to this POI token here.
Sneaky little guys.
They're very sneaky. They're just so sneaky. They're going to move on up to this, and then they're going to go ahead and take a shot. I don't know. I'm going to measure. Probably the stormtroopers are kind of just standing out there being like, hello, but we'll see. 4 black, 4 white. We are within range of his range troopers since I did move out of my deployment zone, and he was at the kind of the edge of his type of thing. 4 blacks, 4 whites, same exact critical 2. It's almost a similar dice pool to what you just did.
Pretty much.
Can I get more paint? No.
No. It's
Your armor
the
eats
armor
it.
just takes that right out of there. All right, so we're gonna go with our death troopers. They have an order. They are gonna use their recon intel to pop out onto the board here, and then that should be a range 4 shot.
Yep.
So we'll just take an aim and shoot into the vets that are over there. All right, so it's going to be 2 reds and a white for our DLT, 4 blacks suppressive for our long range config. They have heavy cover, I have an aim, and precise 2. We search to hit. All right, so that'll be a search to hit.
That's a ridiculous amount of crits, by the way.
That's a pretty good amount of crits. We'll spend the aim on these 3, and that will also surge up to a hit. So you have 3 to roll for cover.
Still nothing on the cover rolls
I
yet.
assume 2 dodges?
Yeah, 2 dodges.
Alrighty, so you have a 4-pack to roll against.
Man, not 1 for cover. Okay. Just taking 3. Last time I saw see me Luke Skywalker. He's got his dodge from pending deployment. He's got cores around to do things like backup and such. So he'll just squeeze up as far as he can.
Good old-fashioned double move.
Double move. He'll tap Force Reflexes because he's got Master of the Force for another free dodge, and then he'll that's it. He'll bring it back.
Sounds great. Right, we're gonna go ahead and go with Iden. She's gonna pop out over here with her friends. She is going to quick thinking. She will also take a dodge. She also had a dodge from cunning deployment. We forgot to talk about earlier, but that's fine.
Okay, last we have is Ahsoka. She had an order on her, and she had defend 1, so she already has a dodge from getting the order placed on her. She'll move up to there for her first action. Excuse me. And her second action is going to be to...
Yeah, I wasn't town.
I think we're just going to move up again, pretty much all the way up to these tauntauns. It might come back a hair. I'm going to check some half range, but right about there.
Okay.
I went ahead and kind of redid the move. I miscalculated theirs, and Dom was fine with it, so I went ahead and moved up to here, and then moved up to there for... I'm in backup range now of them. I have exemplar range of her, and I got heavy cover from the token. So it's a little aggressive, but he's only got 1 unit left.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do to her. All right, last activation for me is going to be some range troopers. I'll find their token eventually, but we know what it is. So these guys will spur onto the field here, just because eventually they'll need to be moving to score things as well. And then they will take a shot into Ahsoka, because if we get a lucky crit or 2, we could be okay. All right, it's going to be 4 blacks for our regular guys, 2 blacks and 2 whites suppressive for our heavy. We got an aim from their ability. It's a good number of crits. It's too bad you got that situational awareness thing going for you.
2 rolls in a row with 3 crits and naturals all
we'll
the
spend the aim on there for a double conversion even.
Okay, so first we do cover.
We do indeed.
For 3. We've done a lot of cover removal this game.
There
Luke
you
at
go.
2. I'll back up the only other hit I can back up
All
there
right,
with my
so
guys.
those go away.
I'll dodge 2 of them.
Okay.
Deflect is active. Let's see if we can get lucky here and get a nice surge. You
Oh
take a
my
move.
gosh.
Okay, that couldn't have gone any better. I took no damage, and I killed a range trooper, which is the only death I did this round because this shot didn't hurt you. This shot pretty much blinked out. So she her deflected a damage. You did some damage. You killed 3 vets.
I killed 3
and
vets.
put 1 damage on Leia.
And 1 on Leia.
And then you hurt yourself kind of in a weird way.
Yeah, it was sad. I was hoping to do... I mean, once you get your saber wielders into me, I'm just done. There's nothing I can do against them. So.
She doesn't have versus speed, so I kind of have to get her moving to get her into you. Otherwise, she's going to chill back here. And I figured with heavy cover, dodge, exemplar, and backup, she should be okay.
And she was?
And she was. Yeah, tactical strike when Iden Verso and or a friendly special force unit has a face-up order token and it activates. It may reduce its magic speed by 1. If it does, gain steady and tackle. Great card. I went with My Eyes to Force. It's a Luke Skywalker. When a friendly trooper unit is issued an order, it gains a dodge token. So, of course, I gave mine to Luke and Ahsoka because Luke will get a dodge for that because of the card. Ahsoka will get a dodge from the card, and then she also has Defend 1, so she gets another dodge. So it's a nice little combo. He went with that special, or that Inferno, that Special Forces, that Iden, and that Special Forces. The fact that it's...
Well, that one also has an order, because this one's the retinue, or entourage, and that one gets the order from the card.
Oh.
So all the Special Forces plus Iden have an order.
Yeah, it's just... the fact that card's so good and you can also issue that many things orders is a little crazy.
It's a really good card.
I kick us off. All right, got our set. We got Leia. Leia's going to just kind of move up behind her Tauntaun friends here. Just to kind of push up that exemplar bubble.
Yep.
She will go ahead and portable scan or duck and cover. Since she has portable scan, it will be 3 people. Mm-hmm. So go her, Ahsoka, and let's go the Taunts because they're a little acceptable until they get dodges.
Sure.
And then that's her.
All right, we're going to start over here with the Special Forces that are up on the top. They're going to take an aim for their first action. They're going to reduce their speed by 1 to gain steady and tactical. For their second, they're going to pop their offensive push. They're going to do a slight move here. Boop, get 2 aims. And then we're going to shoot into the Tauntauns again. All right, so it's 4 whites, 4 blacks, critical 2, 3 aims, marksmanship. They have heavy cover. All right, so we got a critical.
Better than last time. You have 3 crits again.
Critical. We'll spend an aim to make this a critical. So that's one of our 2. I think we're gonna.
You just spend 2.
Yeah, we just spent 2 to make 2 hits because we don't have any critical left.
I have cover check for 2 only.
Yep.
No.
Ooh, it tried.
Oh, the cover shots. 2, 4,
6-pack.
6. That doesn't bode well for me. Unless these white dice. Sure, come on, white dice. Good luck one. That's not. For my stack, we got Tauntauns. The one that was almost obliterated in one shot there. He should be fine now. Nothing else can shoot him. And the other two don't have anyone in range do anything crazy yet, so I don't want to go with that. So we're going to improvise orders since all my big people already have orders. We're going to go with the core, and I'll shuffle this back here in a sec. We're going to go with these vets here.
Sure.
They do have one suppression on them.
We didn't bring any dice over yet.
We'll roll it off, and we'll see if they get 1 or 2 actions. All right, we're going to get... Let's continue the no paint train.
The blanks continue. 1 action. Are you going to just hide?
I'm debating if I'm hiding or if I'm just going to shoot because I need to keep them able to affect the game.
If you pull back, you can stay within range of the point.
Yeah, but it's a round. You just barely move up and you'll be able to shoot.
It's true.
It's not squared. So I think we're just going to shoot.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and take a shot into one of the troopers in front of me. We can pull some Dawn crit magic. I think he's up to 9 crits in 3 rolls, which is a lot. Not counting the marksman ones you did, just the natural ones. Okay. So we got 1 black, 4 whites. We're shooting to the range troopers again because they're the only thing at range 3.
I mean, you just get the natural crits.
I'll do that too.
So armor's going to eat the 1. And then we have 2 red saves. We save them both. All right, go to the stack here. It is going to be Director Krennic. He's going to take a dodge for his first action. He is going to spotter, so he will give them an aim. And let's give him to himself so that he can share it with people who might need it.
All right, we're going to go with our veterans here. They're going to move up as far as they can because they got that nice and definitely fast speed 1.
They're so fast.
And then they're going to shoot. We're going to I have range 4 on everybody over there. I want to see if I have range 3 on anyone. And then we'll go to the dice box and shoot someone.
All right.
More white dice, critical 2 into the, say range trooper since they already took a wound earlier.
Light cover and armor. Armor will take it. All right, go to the stack here. It is our range troopers. They're indomitable. They're going to take that suppression off. We are going to
not quite
do a quick measure. I just want to see where our point... Oh, yeah, that's fine. So we'll move right up to the back of those barrels here. We just need to do our half speed here. And then we will take a shot into the rebel. All right, it's going to be 6 blacks, 2 whites, suppressive with an aim. They will have heavy cover.
3 crits again?
Yep. That's just the world we live in at this point. We'll spend the aim on 2 blacks. And you got 2 for cover.
This is getting kind of absurd, man.
It is getting a little crazy.
Okay. Did I get cover yet? Nope.
All right, just a 5 back.
Have I really only gotten 1 cover to go so far?
So far, yeah.
Oof. Okay, well.
It's been pretty rough.
These guys are dead. You can't win, guys, if you roll no paint. There was 2, but still they're still dead. Okay. We're just going to play the game of roll white dice and die to dawn today, I think. So we're going to try to be a little more aggressive.
One of my favorite games.
We're going to move up, we're going to agile for our dodge, and then we're going to go ahead and shoot into some troopers across the way.
Sounds good.
Fortunately, all I can reach is the range troopers.
All right, armor will eat that one. We're going to go to the stack. It's a core. We're going to go with the red stormtroopers over here. They are going to move up just to the point, and we will take a pot shot into Luke. All right, it's going to be 2 reds, 4 whites. Surge to hit. Heavy cover Luke.
It's only 1 crit this time.
Just 1 crit this time.
That's a little better, but Jesus.
It is a little bit better. So you got 3 for cover.
Well, we'll check cover. Let's hope we can get 1 cover. That'd be really good. There we go.
You did.
So I'll get 1, and I'll back up the other 2.
Yep.
I do have to roll for that last one because Luke does not have any training slot, unfortunately. I mean, he has one, but it wasn't given. We do have deflect. No, we'll just block it, which is fine too. Okay, we got some rebel troopers. The way my dice have been rolling, we're going to really need some help here. So we're just going to take them this way and be like, hey, you boys, can you move up a little bit in case Ahsoka needs you? So they're going to come to about there.
Ahsoka needs us.
They're going to recohere in a way that they're more behind this cover. And then we're going to get 2 dodges from Agile.
Agile is great. Go to my stack. It's another core. We're going to go with the stormtroopers that are over here. They're going to move up just into scoring range here. And then they're going to pot shot into the Tauntauns over there.
Okay.
All right. I have an exemplar aim that I could use off of Krennic.
I have an exemplar dodge I can use.
I have 4 whites, 2 reds. Tauns have heavy cover. We search crit or search to hit.
The crit train keeps rolling, huh?
We'll spend Krennic's aim with our precise. But not getting anything out of there. I assume. Oh, you got cover first.
Might as well check that and save the dodge.
Why wouldn't
you?
Jeez. Dodge it away, I'm sure.
We'll use the Taunt's own dodge on that one. And we'll roll 1 here. Okay, white dice paint. Come on. Oh, okay. All right, we've got our Tauntaun over here. Luckily, the vast majority of everything went on this side that I can see them. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to rally. So that's always step one. There's paint on the white dice.
You do have paint on your white dice.
Bring these 2 dice back to the dice box. These 2 dice are wasted over here. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to get real aggressive here with him.
Sure.
We're going to go this way. And then we're going to be aware that you can't shoot me over there with anything. So we'll kind of come up to like... I'm going to measure, but I think they're going to end up right there. Okay, Relentless. 2 reds. I can see the front guy, top of his head. And there's 2 reds. Might as well throw it. Sharpshooter 1 brings us heavy on the light. Oh, I'm touching it, so no cover.
No cover.
That was a good roll for 2 dice.
That was a good roll. We'll take 1. We go to the stack. It's our last core unit of Stormtroopers. I think we're just going to keep on keeping on with this move up and shoot. So he'll just pop up over here. We'll cohere in a way that some of these people get some cover. And then we will... we're going to take a pot shot into Luke again.
Into Luke, okay.
All right, this is going to be 4 whites, 2 reds. Surge to hit into Luke. No aims available. He does have a dodge and heavy cover and backup.
This has to be absurd.
We get the backup for that one, but you have 2 crits to roll for there, sir.
The amount of crits.
I have been crit shopping here.
Take one.
Like a bob.
Okay, things aren't going well for the rebellion at this point, so we're going to tell Luke to do some work for us.
Pony on up, Luke.
Oh, the white dice. Okay, so
Good
Luke's
thing he's got courage 3.
Yeah, that is a good thing. You're not wrong. He's going to pop burst to speed. And then he's going to jump. Essentially, I'm going to jump over this building, but we already measured this off camera just so everyone knows I'm not measuring this jank on purpose. We get into range of the range troopers with double move. We will then let's first attack, and then we'll see if I'm popping push and or reflex or both.
Okay.
7 black dice, impact 2, pierce 2, surge crit onto the armor 1 range troopers.
Onto the armor 1.
Yep.
3 crits.
2 crits, pierce 2.
All right, 2 dead range troopers. We're gonna go over here to the Inferno Squad. They will take an aim for their first action. They're gonna reduce their speed down to 1. They're gonna move just into range 3 here of the Tons.
Just a hair farther than what you were measuring.
Just a hair, and then they will take a shot into the Tons. All right, it's going to be 2 reds for Gideon, 2 blacks for our unnamed friend, and 2 blacks for Del. This is Surge to Hit, Marksmanship, and Lethal. We did pop our offensive push to get an extra aim, and they will have heavy cover and some dodges. So these are all hits. We will make this a hit, and this a hit, and then we'll make it lethal.
Okay, what do we got? 6-pack I can try to roll for?
You sure can.
Well, if you're waiting for a moment to roll a really good cover.
This could be your moment.
This is a good moment to do it.
Got 2.
2 is about the best I can ask for.
2 for the dodge, so 2 pierce 1.
That's not atrocious. I can live with that.
Pretty good.
It'll be 2. Okay, we've got Tauntauns. See if I can get any white paint again. Got 1.
There you go.
Ooh, we needed 1. Okay, where are they going to go? Well, that's a great question. I'm glad you asked. We're going to, I don't know. We're going to come something like this.
Sure.
And then, I want to measure things. I might go the other way. Okay, I measured it off camera with a double move. They can indeed get to the stormtroopers, as you can see here.
Yep.
So we'll move twice, charging into them, gain a couple dodges along the way for fun, and then we'll use our ram ability and do some damage to them before they lose their taunts, as the one guy only has 1 health left.
Alrighty.
4 blacks, 2 whites, ram 2, surge to hit into these stormtroopers. Ram 2 is perfect.
Ram 2 is helping you out for
We'll
sure.
hit these 2 up to crits.
Just a full-on 6-pack.
That will go to a hit, so we can't ask for a better result than that. I brought my crits this time that really don't make any difference to the hits.
Alright, so I block 2, but I take 4. That's the unit. Nope, it's got just the leader. Alright, we're going to go to the last token in our stack, which is these range troopers here. They are going to roll their Indomitable roll. They get their suppression off. They're going to go ahead and take an aim, and they're going to shoot at Ahsoka, because we need to get wounds on her before she gets over here. 3 dodges on her, 1 dodge on Leia with Exemplar, heavy cover backup. I've got 3 blacks for our regular guy, 2 blacks, 2 whites for our heavy. It's suppressive. We got an aim for their action, an aim for their ability. And we will spend the first aim. And we'll spend the second aim. You get all 6.
Yeah, that was a pretty good rollout there, buddy.
So cover, you have 5? 6. You have 6 for cover.
Well, odds are I should roll at least 1 here. 2 would be.
We don't need to talk about odds in this game so far.
Just one.
Got the one. Okay. You get two.
Oh, backup two.
For backup, and then three for all your dodges.
I have 4.
Oh, you have 4 dodges.
3 on her and 1 on Leia. So
all right, so all the dodges.
Take nothing.
Clearing all the tokens.
The batons, they're going to take the reposition. Take them this way like so. Running up the board. Womp, 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 womp. That's pretty close. It's going to be short, but it's pretty close.
It is.
So we're not going to worry about that. If it was there, it was going to be tantalizing to think about it. But we're really just trying to get in range of this objective here.
Sure.
So I think what we'll do is we'll come back just slightly there.
All right.
And then we'll cohere forward here. Like so you can't fit someone there. And then we'll use our Relentless to shoot the ISFs. Okay. Shooting the ISFs with 4 red dice. They're going to have heavy and a light with my sharpshooter. I have surge to hit.
Get the blank there. We got cover. No cover. Cover train continuing for both of us at least. And 3 red defense dice. Okay, 2 go down. All right, we're going to go over here to our Death Troopers. They are going to reduce their speed to 2. We're not going to pop their offensive push because they're getting enough aims already. So 2 speed moves gives us 2 aims from tactical, and then we will take a shot into the Rebel Troopers because they're the only thing we can shoot.
Sounds good.
4 blacks, 2 reds, 1 white. The gun is tapped, so it's not suppressive. We do have 3 aims and precise 2 surge to hit. We will spend the first aim on these 4.
I hate they're precise.
Spend the second aim. Alrighty. So you got cover for all of it, but that is 7 for cover.
Man, this is very much a one-sided dice pools.
You got 1 for cover, 1 for dodge. You got a 5-pack to roll against at the end of that.
Okay, good. I'm sure my 4 health troopers that have been rolling hot white dice will just be just fine here. Averages, come on. Hey!
Oh, man!
I lose 2 are alive. That's actually big.
That's really big.
You have to go with Ahsoka now. She's got 2 suppression on her. Wow, this is gotta be, I don't even know. Okay, let's just keep playing. It's a fun game.
It's a fun game, guys. Everybody's having fun here.
Okay, we're gonna move up. Luckily, she's got Courage 3, so that doesn't hurt her as much as it felt like it should, maybe. And then she'll move here.
Okay.
For her second action, she will go ahead and tap her Force Reflexes so she has a way to defend herself.
It's a good plan.
If needed here. And then, yeah, I mean, that's all she can do.
That's it. All right, we're going over to the ISF.
Don's over here cheating.
Joe's mad I didn't correct him that my ISFs weren't going to be able to shoot him. So they'll reduce their speed. They will
Can't even land there.
Pop right over to here. And then we will move as close as we can to this guy without shooting, or without getting into base contact with him. And then we will shoot Ahsoka with 2 aims and see what happens. All right, it's 2 blacks, 4 whites, critical 2, 2 aims, marksmanship. We got our criticals. And then we'll marksmanship these 2 into hits. There's a hit somewhere. And then I don't think there's cover.
Okay, we'll dodge one away.
Alrighty.
Take 1, I'm good.
Deflect is kicking me.
I wish that was old deflect. I got one good old deflect in all of old.
All right, last but not least is Iden. She's going to do the same thing, lowering her speed, not getting into base contact. The double move around. We have to get in to the point because there's 3 to 3 here, so we at least tie it now. She gets 2 aims. She will pop her her situational awareness to get, or an offensive push, I'm sorry, to get an extra 1, and then we'll shoot Ahsoka.
Okay.
All right, so Iden's gun is going to be 2 reds, 2 whites, 1 black, and then the droid is 3 whites suppressive. This is critical 1, surge to hit, and marksmanship with 3 aims. So we'll crit 1 there, surge to hit, and then we will just spend 3 to make these all hits as well.
That cover for 5. Okay, cover. Remember earlier I said that was the time. This is what you've been waiting for.
This is the time you want the cover to kick in.
2 out of 5 is not bad. I'll take 2 out of 5. Nothing to
So
complain
now you
about.
got a 5-pack for Ahsoka.
You take 1, I take 1. He obviously has way more people over there than I do, so he'll get that point. I luckily held on to this to get this point. This point was an easy grab for me, and this is 3-3, and no one gets it, so I'll get 2, he'll get 1. He did kill one unit, so he will get
so I'll get another one for our sweep and clear.
Yep, I am not going to get one because I think everything lived with 1 health that I hit, right? The Stormtroopers? No, they have 2 health. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's 2-2. Looking around 3, we're going to pulse scan. Iden will gain Sharpshooter 2 and 1 aim token at the end of her activation. She gains 1 dodge and a standby token. Son of Skywalker, we all know it. Luke, after performs first attack, you perform additional attack. Roll off went to me, luckily. And I gave my order to Luke because that's what the card says to do. And yeah, it's my turn. Go to my stack. We pulled Ahsoka.
It's the only thing that I didn't want to see. I guess the Tons would have been really good for me too.
With improvised orders, I'm like, well, 4 things in this stack. You get either Tons or Ahsoka. I'd have been happy, but Ahsoka's better.
Yep.
We do get 2 off.
Of course.
So that's excellent. Mm-hmm. So I think what we'll do is we will take a dodge, which with defensive stance gives me 2 dodges.
That's always great.
And then we were going to charge into 3 current.
No, this is not my. These are your tokens. This
those
is
are my
the
Tauntaun tokens. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's my fault, guys. It's hard to know when we use the same exact tokens. Okay, so she has no dodges then.
No dodges, correct.
Then never mind. This makes this a much easier call.
Yep.
We're just going to go ahead and charge her into Miss Iden.
Yep.
And then we're going to take our couple dodges and damage and thing and go swing away and see if we can hurt her a little bit.
That sounds awesome.
It is a double rainbow, 2 reds, 2 blacks, 2 whites. Impact 2 won't matter. Pierce 2, surge to crit with dodges. She's got like the master that's pretty much marksmanship with dodges though, which is fun. So let's see what we can get. That's not bad. I wanted 4, so I'm not gonna get mad at that. You know what? I'm gonna go crazy here.
We're going all the way.
I'm spending both. I really need some offense out here to bring this up to a total of 6, Pierce 2, and Iden.
Okay.
If you're wondering how that killed Iden, Iden hit it. I forgot how to damage from the deflect at the end of last round. So Ahsoka killed Iden by herself. Unfortunate dice roll for him, though. I will not even lie. That was bad.
That was really bad.
What do you got next, sir?
I get Krennic, who's going to be super helpful. He does not have a dodge. He, I have no idea at this point. Even
he's got Exemplar. You need to use that, too.
So we're going to go over here, I guess.
Oh, you're going to move towards the Tauntaun.
I have to.
Okay, I like that.
We'll take a dodge. That'll be him.
Okay, take a dodge. That'll be him. I like it. Okay, go to my stack. We got Tauntauns now, so this is turning around a little bit.
Welcome to the game that really changed sides real fast.
So we're gonna go ahead and reposition here. We need to do a full move to be able to get off of our lovely ram, which was easy peasy. So we'll hit there. We'll recover here. I'll let him pull the rest of the 2 guys in, and we'll go ahead and swing. First action was to aim. Second action was to move in, which gives me a dodge from agile, and also gives me ram 2. So it's gonna be 4 blacks, 2 whites, surge to hit, ram 2 with an aim.
Let's see what happens. All you need.
I'm just going to save the aim for a rainy day.
You know, why not? At least I have a dodge, so we'll dodge 1.
Okay, that'll take that.
Roll 5. We'll spend our surge. We'll take nothing, which is something. I'm going to go over here to our Death Troopers. They are going to go ahead and tap the offensive push that they saved from last round. We're going to move on up to the direction we need to go.
The offensive push?
No, I didn't use their offensive push because they were getting 2 aims already, and they had an aim from that one, and I knew I needed to move next round. So we'll make sure we go here good enough that I can see this fella here.
Okay.
4 blacks, 2 reds, 1 white, Tauntaun, heavy cover. We'll spend the aim with precise, and you have 5 to roll for cover.
What do you mean?
Oh, good cover.
I like that so far. One more? Oh, yeah, that was 1 more.
3 cover, so
3 cover.
Can't kill the Tauntaun either.
Holy moly, the cover showed up. I don't know what just happened this round, guys. He'll take 2, but he's still alive with 1. In my deck, we got Tauntaun, which is good timing because that guy needs some help. We'll take off the 1 suppression. He's got a new target to charge into now that will keep him a little bit more safe for a little bit at least.
Sure does, yeah.
So we'll go ahead and...
Man, round 2 was my round. Round 3 is not looking like it's going to be my round, guys.
We'll do a move.
A fully aimed Death Trooper shot. Couldn't do 3 wounds to a Tauntaun.
And then a move to here. So 1 full move for Ram. And then I get 2 dodges, and I'll use my Relentless. 2 blacks to white for only 1 Tauntaun. Ram 1, surge to hit. Luckily, we have Ram 1 to make this at least something.
2. We'll take 1. Anyway, Sack, it's a core. We'll go with the Stormtrooper that's left with these Tauntauns. He's going to just go ahead and aim and punch 1. Remember when Stormtroopers rolled black dice in melee? Pepperidge Farm remembers. 1 white dice, surge to hit, spin the aim.
I know people are really sad about that, and this is going to be a hot take, but I never thought they should have been that good in melee because you never saw them do anything melee. They were like one of the best cores in melee with precise, surge to hit, black dice.
That's true.
So in that aspect, I like that they gave it to the riot troopers with the batons because that makes more sense to me. But I get people's frustrations. I understand.
It's true. You play a game for so long with something and you take it away.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel good when you lose it, but it makes more thematic sense to me. I think now we go with Luke.
Sure.
Luke, go ahead and keep that one suppression he has left from last round.
Okay.
What we're going to do is we're going to... This is the leader?
No, the leader is the purple guy all the way over here.
Purple guy over there. Oh, that might be... It looks like it still can get there just fine. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is his unit, though, right?
That is correct.
So we're going to go ahead and force push this purple guy engaged with us.
Mm-hmm.
So that we have some options with our Son of Skywalker.
Sure.
We're going to also tap... Let's see how this attack goes first. I'm going to take an aim for my first action, swing for my second. 7 black dice, impact 2, pierce 2, surge to crit into armor 1, range troopers with an aim. Hoping for a little better rollout than 3.
It's a lot better.
That's a much better rollout than 3. This will surge to a crit. Impact 2 will kick in and change both these to crits. 4 pierce 2 on you. I'll leave that. That will fall off armor.
I'm pretty sure 4 pierce 2 takes out my 3 guys.
I'm hoping, as long as you don't natty this. No.
Nope, just enough. So.
Okay, now we'll roll 7 against those stormtroopers with an aim. So same roll against the stormtroopers we just pulled in with force push. We'll spend the aim on these 2.
I would say you can re-roll that die. It
is cocked. You're right.
Definitely cocked.
Didn't help.
All
Okay,
right.
so we're gonna have 3 crits and a hits. Pierce 2 into the stormtroopers.
Okay, that sounds good. And they
There's
are
4.
also taking
On the
4.
stack here, it's a core. We'll go with these guys. These guys have to stay here because we can't let him take a point. We're going to aim and shoot at the rebel troopers right there.
Okay.
All right, it's going to be 4 whites, 2 reds, precise 1, surge to hit into heavy cover rebel troopers.
Keyword of the game is critical.
super-
Or critastic or crit something.
Super good. That was a hit, or a surge anyway, so these all become hits.
It's a very good roll.
You have a 4-pack of hits to deal with.
Come on, cover.
You got 2 with cover.
2 is
3.
good, but when you only have 2 health left on rebel troopers, you need it a little more. Unless we can get really lucky here. No,
No, thank God.
All right, Zach, we've got a core. Let's go with the veterans here. They'll take an aim and shoot into those ISFs who are just kind of out in the open.
They're just out in the open all of a sudden.
4 blacks, 4 whites, critical 2, surge to hit into a ISF with the surge token.
True.
That's a very good start. We'll spend the aim, see if we can get any more. We got 1 more. So yeah, you're looking at 6 total.
Just 6. No
Just
problem
6.
for my 2 health guys.
Actually, you live.
They live with 1, but that's pretty okay.
All right, going to the stack, it is a stormtrooper. We're going to go with the only one we can. It's just this guy, and he is just going to withdraw from Luke and take a dodge.
For a sec, we got another core. The rebel troops are going to try to do with their veteran brothers. We're going to take an aim and shoot into the last ISF. See if we can finish that unit off.
Yeah.
4 black dice, no cover, no token ISF. Let's see if we can do it.
It's a pretty solid. No,
No, they don't surge.
Yep.
If these were vets, that would have been a good start. We got 2 though, so I mean that makes you roll 2 red dice at least. Just don't get double block, and we're good. There we go.
Go to the stack, it's some range troopers. We only got 1 set left. They will take a spur to move right up to here, and they will shoot Ahsoka right in her face.
This could really hurt. This could really, really hurt.
All right, it's going to be 3 blacks for our regular guys, 2 blacks and a white, 2 whites for our heavy. It is suppressive. We have an aim. Ahsoka has no cover.
Spend the aim. You're looking at 4.
Could have been a little worse. Let's hope we get some good paint here on these red dice. We'll take 1. We can live with 1. No deflect this time, but we can take 1. We got my 2 Tons over here. We're going to go ahead and I have 2 thoughts. I either just try to melee this last stormtrooper, hoping naked 6 dice will kill him, and then back into engagement with those range troopers so they can't shoot Ahsoka next round. That means Ahsoka has no real threat on that side of the board to deal with, at least defensively. Or I go for the smarter play probably, which is aim and hit, but it's 1 stormtrooper, so I'll tell you at the box what I'm doing. I decided to take an aim since he has a dodge and Krennic. I'd hate to roll like 2 or 3 hits and him survive. Which we definitely needed that aim.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we need more than an aim even. Yep, you're fine.
We're going to spend Krennic's dodge.
All right, go to my stack. It's special forces. We'll go with the ISF that are up here. They are going to just move all the way to the edge of this building right here. And they will shoot into Luke.
Okay.
All right, this is going to be 3 blacks for our regular guys, 4 whites, critical 2 with Luke. I don't believe he has any sort of cover.
No, nothing.
So our criticals are kicking in here. That's good.
It's just 3.
3 it is. You got
I'll
one
dodge. The one dodge I have for my force reflexes.
Okay.
And then we'll see. With 2 red dice, deflect is active. We'll kill one to be fine.
God, your deflect this game.
As much as Leia doesn't want to go this way because she's got a lot more to support on this side, I think her brother needs some help over there to help secure things. We can't get to the point in one round of moving, but we'll be pretty much right there at this point.
Yep. Next round, she'll be contesting for sure.
And she takes her little dodge with her.
Alrighty.
Okay.
All right, last thing I have over here is going to be the Inferno Squadron. They are going to withdraw, and then we will just do a full-on move to right over here.
Okay.
That will be them.
End of the round. He's actually going to get that point because the Tauns couldn't kill a single Stormtrooper. Fortunately, rolled 1. I'll get this point. No one gets that point. He gets that point. So he'll get 2 to my 1 this round, which should tie us back up from the previous round. No, you'll be up
Just
by
out,
1.
yep.
You'll be up by 1 because you got the secondary of the first round.
Yep.
Voracious Ambition. This is where he gets to put 3 random order tokens from his pull face down on this card. It's going to be a different stack because the card's up here. And when he wants, he can grab one from that order pull or that little stack instead, which he gets to look at. Return the Jedi. Luke Skywalker issues an order to... When he issues an order, he gains a dodge. When Luke Skywalker activates, each friendly trooper at range 1 to 3 of him remove a suppression. He got 1 for himself, got the dodge from the card. Leia Vigilance to dodge on herself from last round. And then the last order went to Ahsoka, who has Defend 1, so she got a dodge as well. He gave his to, well, just Krennic, right?
Krennic, and then he made his little Krennic stack.
Yep, little Krennic stack. Okay, and then he gets to go first.
Going to the stack, it's Inferno Squadron. So we talked a lot. I thought about shooting Ahsoka, but with 4 health, heavy cover, and a dodge.
He's talking about the Inferno Squad.
Yes, Inferno Squadron. Would not probably be able to kill her. So if I can kill 1 wound on these Tauntauns, it brings them down to 1 Tauntaun instead. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to just move.
He wants that last Stormtrooper to survive. And
we'll base the Tauntauns, and then we will swing into them. 3 red dice, search to hit.
Let's have a money roll here. It should be a dead Taun.
I hope so.
It's a dead Taun, though. That was your goal. I was talking about going to Luke, but I think Ahsoka has to go. We'll go ahead and see if we can rally any of these suppression off. Nope, but that's okay. She's Courage 3. So I think all we're going to do here is we're going to just, we'll just base them here, and we'll swing away. We'll take a dodge action first to get my 2 dodges from a defensive stance, then move in and swing away. Alrighty. 2 reds, 2 blacks, 2 whites, impact 2, pierce 2, surgical crit with 3 dodges that I can do the mastery. That's pretty much marksmanship. With dodges.
Dodgy marksmanship. I mean, you could dodgy marksmanship yourself into a 6 pierce 3.
So this will impact into 1. Mm-hmm. I think I'll spend... No, because there's no way I could spend
You just do 1.
I do 1 because
it's all impact, so no...
Yeah, so now you're looking at a total of 5 pierce 2. Armor won't help you.
And all right, we got to go with Krennic now. He's going to move up right here. And he will take a dodge. And that will be him.
Okay. He's going to help himself and that little Stormtrooper live. I think it's time to go with the other Force user. The Force user taking each side here. And we'll remove that suppression.
There you go.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to, I think we're going to take an aim for my first action. Mm-hmm. My second action will be to move into them here. Let him Rico here, and then we'll see how that goes if I want to use my Force dodge or not. Or my Force dodge, my Force push. 7 black dice, surge to crit, impact 2 won't matter, pierce 2 will matter. With an aim, you've got nothing defensively.
I have nothing.
It's a good start. We'll spend the aim, hoping for a conversion or 2 here. It'd be great. Or
both.
So 6 pierce 2.
This is not looking good for the Empire, guys. Oh, yeah.
I had to Force push the last guy in the melee with me, and then I'm going to bring Force push back, so Force reflexes will stay tapped, but I have a dodge for my command card, so I should be okay.
All right, going to our Voracious stack, we get another Special Forces. These guys will climb on down to right there, and then they will take a shot into Leia.
Oh, shoot, Leia, okay. She's got dodge, she's got some light cover. See if she can hold up.
All right, it's going to be 2 blacks for our remaining 2 regular guys, and then 3 whites for our heavy. Critical 2, search to hit. I don't get any critical, but got 1 for cover. Taken away with cover.
I guess we're saving that dodge for a rainy day. I don't think she has situation awareness. I remember. She has vigilance, portable scanner. What was the other one? Improvise orders.
Improvise, yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't have it. Okay, so we'll take 2. On my stack, we got the Tauntaun. Well, last time 2 Tauntauns aim couldn't kill the 1 Stormtrooper, so I'm going to just take an aim with this Tauntaun and try to kill the Stormtrooper.
Let's see it.
2 blacks and a white with an aim. Search to hit. We got the white, so if the black's going to hit 2, this will be really good conversion. There we go. You can dodge 1.
We'll dodge 1.
So you got 2. You got
Need
50,
the double
50.
shield again here, guys. Nope.
Well, this is going to be a sad day for the Tauntaun.
Oh, the Death Troopers. They're going to swing into this guy, and then they have to be able to move to contest that point here.
Okay.
All right, it's going to be 4 reds.
Dodge on Leia from
Surge to
Exemplar.
hit. Oh, that blank red is super unfortunate. So we got 3. You're going to dodge 1.
I am, because there's nothing else that can shoot or hit this round, so we'll give the Taunt a chance to live. He's only got 1 health, so he needs both these to be paint. Oh, he came close again.
Thank God.
Looks like it's Tauntauns to the Inferno left. They're hungry for some Inferno squadrons, so they'll move to here, just shy of being able to move there, into them, and then we'll just move up again. That does still give him the ram, because he did a full move there. And we'll see if we can hurt 4 blacks, 2 whites, ram 2, surge hit on him. He's got a surge token. Just ram those 2 up.
You have done that every full attack with them.
After the first attack. The first attack didn't. But everyone since then. Not the ones that were in melee range, but ram's really helpful.
This is 6, right? Stupid. Okay. So we'll spend 1. We only block 3, so we take 3. So our unnamed person dies, and then Del takes a wound.
We know it has to be that because the only thing Don has left.
We'll go with this Stormtrooper. I mean, there's nothing he can do.
He can't really leave the point.
He can't.
You want it, so you need to aim and punch, I guess.
We're aiming and punching. All right, 1 white. Looking for a crit. Spend the aim. Nada.
We tried. Luke was just doing Neo Matrix moves. He's like, whoosh, whoosh.
No, he was just standing there with a lightsaber, and the guy's like, nah, nah.
They probably were, actually. What do I stack? We got Rebel Troopers. We're just going to... We want that point. So we're just going to move up like this.
A little bit of insult to injury for the end of the game here.
That's 2 dodges for them. And then we'll just keep going with me because it's all me, right?
It's all you. Everything else died.
These guys will take an aim and shoot Krennic because that's their only viable target. So we'll go
That's
to
true.
that. 4 black, 4 white, critical 2, surge hit with an aim on the Krennic, who I don't think has any cover from that Sam.
Sure doesn't.
Whoa. Whoa. The end of this game is really...
Good thing they also surged to hit.
Well,
Oh, no,
they
no.
only
You're
had 2.
good. You're good.
We have
Just,
an aim for this last one.
okay.
Just 8.
Just 8.
8 on Krennic with white dice. You'll money roll it. I got faith.
So, I don't know. You guys probably heard a little bit. Joe was getting a little salty
I was
in
a little
turn
bit.
2. Little salty.
I even said, man, I'm sorry for getting a little salty.
And man, it is.
It did swing, though.
It was not even. This was like a fell off a cliff.
We were talking about between takes how, like, 1, 2, 3,
3.
4, 5.
So if I go through, he gets. I think he's alive with 1. I think he has 6 health.
Okay, Leia's right here. She's like, oh my goodness. She does have to move up though to score that. And
Have you ever seen someone slap Death Trooper in the face?
the Death Troopers are a little worse at melee than they are.
Open palm slap
So
in
we're
the
just,
face.
we're just gonna move up and
That's what this is going to be.
we're just gonna punch them. Okay, 3 blacks in melee, search to crit. We got 2 coming at you.
Okie dokie.
It's 1 Death Trooper down. That's pretty good.
All right.
Leia killed 1. This is tied 1-1. We can't do it, but she did a key thing. She killed a Death Trooper and she can vigilance that dodge, which means unless these 3 roll 1 crits or all crits, they have no chance to even kill her next round. This is going to be 1 point for him, but unfortunately, that will be probably the last round he scores that on, because Luke just has to wait a little bit and then make them walk away from the point after they went and then kill the other one. So it's pretty easy to take that point next round. I'm going to get a point here. I'm going to get a point here and do 2 damage to his base. So next round, that base will blow up when I add another one to it. What I'm telling you all this for is at the end of this round, I'm scoring 2, he's scoring 1, which brings us to, what's the score right now, Don?
7-6.
7-6 me.
Yep.
And realistically, he has no way to score anymore.
Correct, yes.
Because he only has a 1 health Krennic and a 3 health ISF with a full Taun and Ahsoka on this side. Those 2 alone will kill that rest of that, plus the troopers here. On this side, Luke's going to easily kill one of those 2 and push the other one away. Leia can't die in 1 swing, so he will not finish Leia off this turn either, which means it won't be scored, which means there's no path forward even close for him at this point.
I don't think I could get another point.
I don't know if you can get another point the rest of this game
I could not,
either.
So
So that was a crazy game. Don mentioned it in the dice box. I was getting a little salty there because the whole first round and
missed the second round.
The first
round was like 1 point shot, and then
I deflected something, but that was it. But no, you killed 3 vets in 1 shot. But yeah, it wasn't bad. It was round 2 where I got no cover, no defensive rolls besides the Ahsoka roll, and my offensive rolls were like, here's 1, here's 2. You blocked everything, and then turn 3
deflect later, guys.
and then turn 3 came along, and then nothing went your way at that point, except for the
the
Stormtrooper
one,
surviving.
the one Stormtrooper living.
That was it.
Made it like go an extra round. But
Yeah. Ahsoka,
I got
deflect queen there.
smoked.
She deflected
Holy-
4 of the 5. Luke
and
deflected,
Luke deflected one.
Or maybe it was 2 and 3. I don't remember.
I don't. It's.
But
just, it was just a crazy game.
I told Don I was worried about the Tons and the troopers dying. He killed some of the troopers, my rebel and vets, really easy, and then the one Ton went down pretty quickly too.
Well, that Ton lived another turn.
He did live another turn. He shouldn't have. Yes, that was good. But I was like, I told him, I was like, the only way I have any hope of pulling this out after round 2, I was like, the Force users have to go God mode, and they did. Luke killed a unit each round. Ahsoka killed a unit each round.
Ahsoka looked at somebody and they died. I'm gonna look at you. You're dead. You don't get it.
Luke had a bad turn 2 saber
Iden
attack.
is real bad in melee, but she shouldn't have gotten one shot.
No, she should not have gotten
one shot.
That was
I rolled 1 surge on 6 black dice.
That was extremely...
Or 6 red dice.
That was extremely unlucky for you.
That was real bad.
And the Krennic almost took 1 shot by vets and died. He was dead next round for sure.
Oh, absolutely. He's not meant to be into anything, but when you have nothing left, you have to do it.
So yeah, comment something, especially after Dawn's round 2 critical performance, where it was like 3, 3, 3, 2, 1, 3. Your crits were off the chart round 2.
It was crazy.
So let's do some kind of keyword of critical, crits, critacular, something like that. What a match! It's just this is why Legion's fun, though. To be honest, like you can feel like you're getting your butt kicked and be salty, and you still sometimes have a good chance to pull it out. You just might not see it at that moment.
I mean, you definitely do. I almost never have that feeling.
Well, it was a combination of like Ahsoka doing a couple really good defense deflect rolls.
Yeah.
And then when she went in, like you said, she was just I thought I was being risky by spending all the dodges killing things, but I think that was the right call.
That was the right call. You just wiped
and then
everything
Luke
out.
got really gutsy charging in there, but it just worked because I was like...
Well, I mean, he was charging into 3 stormtroopers, 1 range trooper, and 1 ISF.
I mean, that's a lot, but...
And the
Death Troopers.
There's not a lot of... The Death Troopers had to go the other way, though.
I didn't know that. You could have took the stormtroopers that way.
It's true.
But I had to, because I knew your melee, besides your range troopers, you don't have great melee on that side of the board.
I had no melee.
So I figured if I could charge...
Again, I don't like gun lines in this new meta at all, in the new Legion at all. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. You never bring it just a pure gun line, though. Like, I had nothing to do with melee. Like, nothing. Zero help with melee. Like,
reversely,
you gotta bring something.
2 games ago now? One of our more recent games, I think it was 2 games ago. Maybe it was the last game. I don't know. It was the one with the Biston recent one, which was kind of a rebel gun line.
Yeah, your rebel gun line.
That rebel gun line did some work.
Real work. Did I have melee in that one? I don't remember what the lists are. When you play 3 games in 3 days...
Yeah, you did. You had Maul.
Oh, that was the Maul one. But that Maul, he participated like a true millennial. He participated. He got a participation trophy in everything, guys.
You're a millennial.
It's true. And I got a participation trophy. This whole channel is a participation trophy for me at this point.
Oh, stop.
I just get to
hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We'll have much more in store for you. More interviews with AMG, more surprise drops or videos for Shatterpoint. We're going to be, if we haven't already, we're going to be introducing a new tier to the Patreon called the Senate. Ooh. One of the perks of the Senate, amongst other really good perks, and there's only going to be 1 slot for this. It's going to be expensive. 1 slot, best perks we can offer for you. People have been asking for something like this, so if you want it, grab it. But every month, they get to choose one of our bonus drops. So they can choose from a Shatterpoint game, another full Legion game, a Spec Op game, a Skirmish game, a game of Star Wars Unlimited. If they want to see us break out X-Wing or Imperial Assault, we could bring those out. I mean, the Senate gets to pick any Star Wars game that we have. Unfortunately, we no longer have Armada, so that one's off the table. But the other games are on. So look for that if it's not already dropped by the time this video drops, because we're filming like 3 or 4 ahead of time. Thank you guys so much for the support. If you haven't subscribed, share it to your local friends. If people need to learn Legion, I recommend the first few episodes of the new series. Episodes 1 through 4 go over the rules pretty good. And you guys have a great day.
Bye.